Hello, this is the Daily Talk Part 5. This makes 5 days in a row. This video is probably going to come out pretty late. And I'm at my grandma's. So I'm recording this on my phone. It will unironically have better um, quality than my, what's it called? Than my camera on my computer. Probably better audio too. I'm not even sure. So there's that. I have work tomorrow. I am almost completely better from the sickness. Funnily enough, my throat got worse, but my nose is better. So it's something. I've been sick for like a week and a half. Hopefully it's 100% good tomorrow. With that being said, this video I think will be about working. Let's have that. Working, money, and future. With all that being said, jobs can be amazing, but they can also suck. The job that I have, I think, is pretty good because I actually get to do something positive. It's not like take fruit, stack it, take cans, stack it, uh, deliver freaking random crap to people, whatever. Like a lot of people will complain about jobs like that because it's just like it doesn't mean you're making a difference. And there's nothing wrong with those jobs. I worked at Stop and Shop for like 3 years. It's a fine job to have. But me personally, if I work, I want to actually be doing something that is a positive outcome. I think like a teacher is an amazing job, even though you don't get paid like crazy like you should. A teacher is amazing. Like that is one of the best jobs for the world is being able to develop and bring up the youth, right? There's also another underrated job I think that is just needed and super impactful are like garbage men. And that's like a pretty basic one. Without garbage men, we wouldn't have like the street clean stuff like that. My job, I've mentioned it before, it's I shadow underprivileged or disgruntled or bad youth that have been in juvie, committed crimes, or just have like nowhere to go. One kid that I've shadowed before was like a high schooler because it goes from like first grade all the way to senior year of high school, and he was a high schooler. He committed some crazy crimes like uh I'll just say it, like he raped someone, right? Like it's that bad. And then on the flip side, there's other people that are just like not really bad, but literally have nowhere else to go, and they live on campus, and they just have to go to the school. The job is not like the hardest thing in the world. I think it is very easy if you don't try, because you can get away with just not trying. You could just one on one with the kid, just shadow them, and just be in the back, not doing anything. Like you just make sure they don't do any trouble. Like oh, if they're about to walk out of the building, you just stop them. Like you do literally the bare minimum. It's easy when you do that. Personally, I like to try and help them. I like to actually do things. Whether it's being like, oh, they're having problems with reading, having problems with doing the math, stuff like that. I'll actually work with them to help improve them. I'll ask the teacher if there's anything that they need from me, right? Things like that. Sometimes, and not sometimes, a lot of times, like half of the times, I'll be a teacher assistant where the teacher is teaching and I have to just look after the classroom as a whole. Like if they go in bathroom breaks, I have to like go with them. I have to just make sure that the class is good and doesn't do anything crazy. And there was multiple weeks where I was literally a substitute teacher for a class, and that was crazy. They were understaffed, and they just needed me to be the teacher for creative arts, which is like computer photography class, and I had to make a lesson plan, and I was doing that for 2 weeks, which was crazy. But it's not like a bad job. The only issue with it is I need to commute. I would love this job if I lived in New York, but I live in Connecticut. It's an hour and a half drive to the job, and because of that, I'll drive once with my brother who also works nearby. He'll drop me off at the job, and then I'll take a train to my grandma's, and I'll stay at my grandma's from Monday through Friday, and then I leave Friday from a train. It also is expensive. The train ride from um the job back to Connecticut is freaking like $40 total, $50 total, because I need to take two different trains. And then I'm spending like $7 a day going from my grandma's to the job, and then at the end going to the job to my grandma's. That's an issue. I'm spending like $70 a week, some number like that, on just trains. And that's not like the worst thing. People spend a lot on gas, so it's again not horrible. I just wish I can be at my own house where I live, have my setup, um, and just be more comfortable. I freaking have like nothing here to do. I bring my laptop. I don't really play games, and I've kind of just been watching YouTube. I do need to study because I have my Security Plus. I do want to get into IT eventually, but there's that. And if I do get into IT, I would want to do IT for like a place like this, something that's also just beneficial. But yeah, overall, it's like a not a bad job. The pay is okay, like 20 an hour. It's higher than minimum wage, which is I think like 17 in New York, something like that. Um, the only issue is there's no like crazy benefits. Like it's per diem. If you don't know what per diem is, they text who's available. I say I'm in or I'm not, and then I go in. I could literally miss 2 weeks straight and have no consequences, or I could just go every single day, right? The only issue with this is I don't have like a medical 401k, dental, any of that jazz. But I also don't get like taxed like that. So there's good, there's bad. Um, it's really how you think about it. You don't really will get enough benefits or make enough for you to be able to do this for the rest of your life, though. With that being said, still trying to focus on what I'm gonna do in the future. This is not the job that I'm gonna do for the rest of my life, but it is a fantastic job to have on my resume. I've worked with kids, was a teacher assistant, and even taught for 2 weeks. Like that's not bad to have on your resume. Right now, I was applying to places that are just next to where I live. Oh man, oh there we go. Because I bought a bike, an e-bike, and I wanted to actually use it. Um, I was using it before because I was just trying DoorDash to see how it was, even though I definitely didn't want that to be my job. Shit's scary though, especially when it was snowing. I'll probably do that for the summer, but it's just like quick, like $50. I can do door dashing for like 4 hours, make $50, or like 3 hours, make $50, something like that. But that's not what I wanted to do. I was just trying it out because I wanted an excuse to use my bike. I would want to work and then just use my bike to commute. Was I mostly got the bike for, also for exercise. Um, I applied to multiple positions, but they're just like whatever jobs. They're nothing crazy. My plan was to just work at whatever job for like 2 years, save up money, and then get my job that I want for the next 10 plus years, which I still am not too sure about. I was thinking about like doing something police wise. I don't know, something that keeps me active, but that was kind of just like random as hell. And I think that job is making a difference because a lot of people hate police officers, but they do good stuff. Not all police are bad, and I would want to be a good one. But hey, it is what it is. That being said, comment jobs that you have currently, your dream job. Still have yet to get a comment on any of my videos, any real likes or subscriptions. So it is what it is. Can't complain too much about it because, again, I don't think this content is good. It's just me talking about whatever. But hey, I just want these videos to be out there. I guess I'll end it now. This is probably my shortest video so far. Gonna be like 11 to 12 minutes. And I think that's fine. Not every video needs to be longer than like 14. Thank you all that watched, even though it was probably no one again. And if you somehow made it through this long ass, boring ass video, comment coconut, because then I know you actually watched it all. Have a great day. Stay safe, especially in this cold. And I'll be back tomorrow. Peace.